Hey friends, it's me, the Wacky Window Woman. I'm not a contractor. I am not here to sell you windows. I am just a regular homeowner who needed to replace my builder grade windows. I was dreading the fact that I would have to allow those sleazy sales guys into my home just to get a quote. I was hopeful that if I could provide sizes and the number of windows, that they would just email me a quote, but I was wrong, so very wrong. Eventually, though, I did finally find a company who offers a quote without an in-home presentation sales pitch, so keep watching. And if you've been following along, you know that I have had 9 different window companies into my home over the past few weeks. I know that sounds wacky, but I did it for you. That's right, 9 window companies have come in to pitch me. It's been a wild ride, but I've learned a ton, and I've taken all that research and turned it into a super handy comparison chart that you can find right on my website, wackywindowwoman.com. I'll drop a link to that chart and the website in both the description and the comments below. Now, let's talk about a company that breaks the mold. Virtual View Windows. Now, they're based out of Ohio, but they can help you regardless of where you live in the US, except for Alaska. So these folks are doing something completely different. And honestly, it's about time. They offer a full window shopping experience, quote to contract, all virtually. And the best part, they are currently ranked #1 on the Wacky Window Woman chart. They offer the best price for a very high performing window. No one needs to come into your home. You don't have to sit through a 2-hour sales pitch just to get pricing. You get what you need your way. Now, eventually, if you decide to purchase from Virtual View Windows, you'll need to let them in to measure and then to install, but you can do the whole sales process portion all virtually. Want to see how their windows work or check out their specifications? They can send you detailed product videos. From the luxury of your own sofa, you can learn about their windows, their specifications, and the financing options that they offer. Do you prefer a live walkthrough? They'll even offer to set up a free virtual meeting. But the best part is it's all optional. So it's up to you whether you want a virtual meeting or demo. My husband and I had questions, so we opted for a Zoom call to further understand the specifications, and we also wanted Joe's opinion on double pane versus triple pane. And remember that comparison chart I mentioned earlier? It includes the length of each company's sales presentation, some of which ran well past 2 hours, along with other helpful insights. I had each of the companies on the chart quote my 1,600 square foot home, 3 bedrooms with 12 windows. I asked for the same specs in each quote. The chart includes the price each quoted me, along with the U factor numbers, their air infiltration numbers, and then the solar heat gain coefficient, which is really important if you live in a warm climate zone. Oh, and you've likely heard of Energy Star. Well, in 2023, Energy Star updated their requirements to be Energy Star 7.0 for replacement windows. You definitely want this if you are purchasing replacement windows. Some of the windows on the chart are Energy Star 7.0 and some are not, so be sure to ask about that. The chart is on my site, wackywindowwoman.com, and I'll put a link in the description below. Window shopping shouldn't feel so dirty, but the way many of the companies present their pricing made me walk away with a sour taste in my mouth. And that wasn't the case with Virtual View Windows. I provided to Joe, our sales rep, interior photos of all 12 windows and their sizes. He also needed to know what material is on the exterior of my home and what year it was built, as lead remediation might be needed. Once he had all that information, I had a quote in my hand by the end of the day. It was that easy. If you're tired of the old school sales dance, Virtual View Windows is proof that you can shop smarter from your sofa and still get high quality windows with total transparency. Check them out for yourself. I've linked the Virtual View Windows and the comparison chart in the comments and description below. I'm the Wacky Window Woman. I've sat through the demos so you don't have to. And regardless of who you choose to purchase from, tell them that the Wacky Window Woman sent you. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and then drop me a comment if you've had a crazy window sales experience. I want to hear your stories.